He co-created one of the UK's great service companies, and I know a lot of you will be interested in hearing the HomeServe story today.
How did a couple of guys from Gosforth, who set out by putting £10,000 onto their credit cards, turn it into a £2 billion public company? Leadership. Because we didn't have the best business plan, and we certainly didn't get everything right. I first met my friend and future business partner, Richard Harpin, in the marketing department at Procter & Gamble here in Gosforth. What we both really wanted to do was work for ourselves. So we set up our first business together, and that was a property letting agency. We set up a property repair business to fix all the problems in all the houses that we were managing. This was the business that was going to work. This was the business that was going to make our fortune.
I asked a question about how did you manage with getting over the fear of failure and kind of the risk-taking element of running a business and being entrepreneurial. It's made me feel like maybe I should take more risks in business, and maybe in fact you have to take more risk if you want to grow your business to a substantial size.
But sadly, we were really short on profits and very, very short on cash. And we used up all our cash, and we used up every money we could borrow. And it was just at that moment, it was becoming clear that we were going down. We stopped trying to make money out of the 16% of people who have a plumbing emergency every year, and we focused on selling warranties or insurance against having a plumbing leak, and focused on making money from the 84% of people who did not have a plumbing emergency. And the key ingredients of that success are that people who buy warranties pay up front. And as our membership grew, we changed into a beautiful cash-producing machine called HomeServe.
The biggest takeaways for me weren't necessarily the things that he'd done right, was his really candid approach to sharing the things he'd maybe done wrong.
We never lost our ability to make enormous mistakes. So we launched in Australia, and we didn't really understand the climate, and that business failed. We bought a bunch of contracting companies, and when we sold those businesses, we lost £100 million. And we have the dubious distinction of having been given the largest fine in the history of the Financial Services Authority. And that was a very painful experience. But I am quite clear in my own mind that our business is a lot better and stronger business as a result of that experience.
Really interestingly, I learned a lot about making mistakes in business and resilience, and sort of how you need leadership skills and keep innovating so that you stay ahead and you manage to create success.
We were always extremely focused on research and testing and measuring, so that we knew when we spent £1 we would get more than £1 back, and that gave us the sort of confidence to spend and spend big when the opportunities arose.
Every no that they faced, they were going to turn into a yes, and the knowledge that eventually they would get there. And I think it's that determination in seeing how other North East entrepreneurs have been able to turn this around into something that's now got a £2 billion market capitalisation. It makes you realise that there is hope for us all yet.
Every no is a yes eventually. And it was single-minded determination never to give up that has made more difference than anything else. We tried so many things that we were sure that something would work eventually. And the more we tried and the harder we tried, the luckier we got.